I'm Mike McIntyre, and here's a clip from today's Sound of Ideas.
Initially, what we saw was kind of, I don't want to say really an outrage, but there was a bit more of a controversy. People were saying, what does the school really have any business in our private affairs, what we do outside of school, stuff like that. By the time the testing actually came around, it was kind of like students had to face, we're going to get tested. There's really nothing we can do about it. Let's just go with the flow. So I guess initial outrage, but by the end, people were just kind of like, oh, well, this is going to happen. We have to face it.
How did parents react, and how did that change over the year?
Well, I think on the flip side of that, Mike, is the parents have a right and they could walk. And so we were taking a chance technically. I didn't think it would be that big of a gamble, but we were. We had 2 or 3 vocal parents at the beginning. To the best of my knowledge, their kids were not pulled. We didn't lose anybody. So I think after several months and things settled down a little bit, ultimately parents want their children to be safe. And even from alums, frankly, the only alums that raised any issues were alums that didn't have kids. Parents were coming up to me privately all the time and saying, thank you.
You did a survey. Parents in general were in favor?
Yeah, we did. I'm not going to tell you it was the most accurate survey I've ever seen in my life. We didn't have a ton of responses. I think from a parent perspective, we had between 100 and 150, I think, if I'm remembering, respond. We had we gave a student survey. The numbers were under 100. I want to say it was between 50 and 75 to 100, somewhere in there. I don't have the data in front of me. But in both cases, the parents were more support than the students. Parents were at about a 60% in favor. Students were ranging right around the 50%, 52% range.
For more great Sound of Ideas conversation, go to ideastream.org/SOI.